It's the real word. It's the real word. It's the real word. It's the real word.
We on a mission and that's bringing y'all the truth. You know the problem, but we get into the root. The devil watching, yeah, he always on pursuit. But Jesus is our rock, so we shall not be moved. We on a winning team, so we can't lose. We say facts, cause we hitting y'all with proof. Started from the bottom, now we standing on the roof. As God as our witness, we gon' make it to the moon. When you want the truth, the world be hiding it. This the real word, we providing it. We got Acee, BK, Truth, Rick Star, and we plan to make a movie like it's Pixar. We came a long way from the plantation. We just tryna save your souls from damnation. So if you down with the message, tune in every week. It will lead you to the message that you seek.
It's the real word. It's the real word. It's the real word. It's the real word.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to The Real Word, Season 6, Episode 28. Shout out to everybody that's watching. Shout out to everybody supporting. Shout out to everybody that's helped us to get this far so far. Shout out to everybody that supported and watched last week's episode. We hit over 100K, so we finally hit that 100K threshold.
12K.
So shout out to everyone that helped us to get that far. Shout out to everybody Shout out to Lisa Get to the Point podcast that always showing love, that always keeping it spicy, keeping it classy, keeping it ratchet, according to their own words. So
classy, bougie.
So shout out to them. Shout out to everybody that's been supporting the YouTube, the Instagram, the Facebook, us on Soundcloud, Pandora, and Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and shout out to all y'all, man. Shout out to the people that's making donations at $ therealwordinc. That's $ therealwordinc.
Y'all should know where this brother came from, man.
Yeah, you ready?
I'm here with my co-host. Introduce yourself.
You already know. It's the one and only. We are in the building. Add me on Instagram, Irving11. If you ain't no 11, I'm gonna be banking and rapping.
Nah, you ain't banking and rapping. Banking and rapping is BK.truth.
I'm just missing the rapping.
I really gotta follow the big stepper _ Kimmel _ man. Ain't no regular face here. You know, we all family here.
Yes, sir. He rapping.
It's just smooth with it. It just come out naturally, you know.
I respect the brother. He got the classic style, man.
But
the young hipness.
Last but not least, we got an OG in the building. OG Kimmel, he back in the building. BK, introduce yourself. BK in the building.
I'm a young OG. That's the OG right there.
Mr. Carver.
Yeah, you know, representing the community, man. That's what I'm trying to do. We gotta get together more often, but it's hard. It's hard.
Yeah, man. So what you want to talk about, though? People's probably wondering where you've been at, what you've been up to, because it's been a while. So tell them where you've been, man.
A long time. How was your vacation?
It's ups and downs like all life, you know, but I like up here, man. I'm aiming for the top, even though it got the most risk, but I would say the wedding is distracting.
Mm-hmm. Congratulations, man.
Congratulations, man.
And then there's part 2 where my sister's having a baby, you know, the first baby of the family, so.
Congratulations.
About to be uncle. So I gotta get used to saying it, so, you know.
Oh, you have a baby?
Yeah. So, well, she's having a baby, my sister, so.
I mean, your sister's babies.
That's the family baby, yeah.
So you have a baby.
Yeah. And I'm turning 30, man. So it's like
30.
All that shit. All of that is happening in July.
So when are you looking forward to having kids?
I mean, if I could just add it up, I would, you know, just make it happen whenever I want it. But it's not. Life gotta let it happen, you know. I leave that up to the man upstairs. It just happened when it happened.
Boy or girl?
At this point, in 2021, everybody is, you know, in a sense of the women could play ball and the men could play ball. So I don't even care as long as they play ball. That's it.
So as long as you play ball, make it to the NBA, man.
That's
NBA, WNBA, but if you do get a son,
it's just not
it's
even.
more
I'm not even
potential.
gonna say that now. You know, I'll say more so. I just want them to, you know, get into the sport because of what it taught me. Like me and this brother here, we used to play ball growing up.
Stay active and all.
Yeah, and it was like an activity to communicate because we used to have arguments in the backyard, and then some teams was just so so in sync. We used to be like, "Oh, we smoking them like they trash," but it wasn't even they trash. We was just like so connected, you know. That's how I look at it with basketball.
Yeah, most definitely. It's good to keep kids engaged in sports, especially growing up.
Yeah.
Keep them distracted, but not also distracting. Teach them morals, code, and you learn. Some kids learn how to be a leader through sports.
That's a fact.
Now that we finished with going through, life events, what y'all niggas think about what happened yesterday? Because it's been hot lately. It's been very, very hot lately, and we see how the people that crawled out of quarantine are very different now,
Yeah.
And it's getting a little hot and spicy outside. It looks like, from what I'm hearing, it's like a lot of people was pent up. A lot of people was pent up. They felt like they was pent up psychologically. And emotionally and physically, and now it's like
it's getting scary.
Now, honestly, it is scary because COVID. I look at COVID like the racism industry, because we all know the racism industry is it's past $1 trillion industry. Honestly, I look at COVID like it's on the rise. Look at it like a stock market
It's a business
that's rising, and it's rising. But what's really rising is the cause and effect of COVID. And basically 100 of people, everybody basically got affected by COVID, one way or the other. You did not nobody came out COVID the same.
clean.
Exactly. Nobody came out clean. You had some type of dirt on your plate. Some people's dirt was heavier than others, but some people that have the heavier dirt, they're able to handle it. It all depends on the person. Mine.
Everybody got hit by this.
Yeah. Some people they don't know that. Matter of fact, most people now they don't know how to take hits and keep going. Some people know how to go, but once they take a hit, like that one hit, it takes them a long time to recover.
Like they fumble.
Exactly. Once you fumble, like football, you fumble the ball, now you just give the opponent the opportunity to take the ball and run into the house. And a lot of people, they got they took their football.
That's like our community, man.
Yeah, man. The community's different.
I hate to bring it up, but it's like I feel from racism days, I feel like we're still recovering from that fumble of,
I think racism rise.
And no, not that sense. I mean, like from slavery days is what I should have said.
Slavery still exists.
It's different now.
It just exists in a different term now.
We're waking up slowly. It's kind of like we're doing the, supporting each other thing, getting together. Black Wall Street. Again.
You know what's funny though?
What?
Like the other day, I was doing Uber and I came across a white woke person, and it was crazy.
What?
Yeah.
Explain that.
He came in the car, right, and I'll drop him off at Penn Station. I say, yo, where you going? There's something to Penn Station, blah, blah. We started talking. We got into medicinal, of course. We started talking. I was like, yo, I've been seeing a lot of dispensaries popping up in Boston over there. He's like, yeah, man, it's a lot of that going on, people getting more liberal. And then we got into the COVID and the vaccine situation. And then he was like, yeah, bro, I just think all that is BS, blah, blah, this and that. And he just started dropping. I said, yo, do you know about Article 24? He was like, yeah, I know about all that, bro. Mm-hmm. I'm like, yo, bro. I said, yo, how you know all this? He says, I read, bro. I said, oh, shit. That's the same answer I give niggas. I read, bro. And I'm like, you woke? He's like, yeah. I said, yo, I know it was white woke people.
Reading is
reading is fundamental.
He was like,
is where people get their
he was like, bro, they just wanted Trump out of office, so they let go of that COVID stuff, bro. Just look around. Like, I said, yeah, bro, like how how yesterday everything went back to normal and everybody's outside. He's like, yeah, bro, it's all BS, bro. I know that.
Politics as usual.
Yeah.
He's like,
school's about to be back going on September too.
Yeah.
I got that message.
But he was like, it's a dog politics. He was basically saying. He was saying basically like, people were saying, yeah, Trump's a racist. Yeah, Trump is this. Yeah, Trump is that. But there's other people that want to be in charge so they could let all the stuff pass that Trump wouldn't let pass. So it's like he understood all that. Ironically enough, here's the crazy part. This is how connections work. Ironically, he works for a hard money lending company that lends money to real estate investors. And so, like, you know, remember, we have the real estate company. Shout out to anybody that want to, you know, invest in the real world reality where dreams become a reality.
Talking for a friend, how would they find the link to that?
I mean,
90% of signs of aging are...
We got ads, don't worry about it.
90% signs of aging, you heard that?
But
yeah.
How they try to push that on you?
But yeah, I have his direct number. You just hit him up and we talk. But for anybody that wants to go into business with him, you gotta have at least 2 deals on the table. They finance 70% of the deal. You gotta put at least 20% down, and it's a pay as you go. So as you do the repairs, then they reimburse you for the money, and they provide you with the credit. The smallest
spot.
Yeah, the smallest deal that they'll do is $250,000. But say for example, they look at the renovation cost and the cost, so they see where their profit is and where the margin is at. But since I haven't done my first fix and flip, like I didn't qualify because you need at least 2, because they're on the next level. So I'm still on the first level when it comes to the real estate. But it was a good connection, you know, a good person.
Every
to me.
connection is good in some way.
Yeah, so.
We gotta have
That's different.
Yeah, what?
Like, oh shit. We connect.
I could verify that. That's good business.
Yeah, I've been trying to do as much as I can lately, but
Real estate is the best game to be in.
yeah, it's cool.
The only way we get into that is if
COVID killed that.
If our people want to work with our people.
Really, I'm gonna put y'all on after the cameras is off.
Now you keep the secrets from the people.
Nah, real talk. Like I think it all boils down to credit. Like you know, and like I said, like
Facts.
Oh yeah.
I verify that too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give y'all the juice, right? What we did right here is we created a platform. From creating the platform grew and it provided us with free promotion. We get to promote ourselves. The bigger our brand becomes, the more money we can make, and then the more money we give back to the community. And then this show just give them free game. We wasn't expecting this much people to watch, but it's like we got favors off of this. You feel me? So
And you just using it to give back.
yeah,
We give it back to y'all,
You
man.
giving back game. You giving back.
yeah, it's like some Hood Robin Hood stuff.
We
you know
coming
what I'm
to
saying?
India, man.
I mean, I remember you when you was throwing the free coats out in the crowd, like said threw one behind his back.
India, they gonna
Like
have
take it all. Like I got this for you. Like
India gonna have the
That's
red
real.
carpet.
That's gangster, bro.
That's real,
We
man.
made the paper doing that. So
that was real, man.
So, you know, we went to the 501c3 nonprofit so then we could pair up with the government and other agencies to help on a bigger scale. That's how we got the partnership with New York City Cares. That's how we able to give over 300 coats out every year, you know. So then, you know, we kept pushing the show. The show provides a platform where we could ask for donations. People donate, we give back to the community. Yeah. You know, we made a
That's
lot.
what happened without y'all.
Yeah.
Most people don't. They just want to hear the.
Couldn't do without you, India.
Because even working at the bank, most people don't want to hear that it's for the people. They I ain't gonna lie.
Because
Most people
greedy.
Yeah, most people selfish. They just thinking about what is it in for me.
Nah.
I'm not the people. I'm me. Like,
If the deal is sweet enough, everybody could jump in. Trust.
yeah, man.
Like I learned that a lot from like working in church positions, like where you gotta work, like you work with a small group of people, but you then have to present it in front of a big group of people, like everybody's watching. So it's like that was my first stage, my first platform, where it's like I got accustomed to like talking to people and trying to get a whole room to feel
Church
how I'm
was
feeling.
like school in a way, like the business.
Yeah.
You're working with other people in your class or in your area.
And in Creole, we say l'église, la caille, l'école, the 3 L's, church, home, and school.
Yes.
Like those are the 3 principles that's gonna help you get as far as you need to go, if they all set right.
That's how you find it.
School is knowledge, home is love, and
Home is
the
knowledge
church
too.
is business.
There's business and there's business everywhere. There's knowledge everywhere.
Yeah, you know what they say? Money is all around us, but you gotta be able to see it.
That's the OG. I'm just a young OG.
You heard that? Money's all around us. You just gotta be able to see it.
Yeah, but like once you got the dream, and then of course you gotta fix your credit. For those that your credit might be bad, get trade lines. Like find somebody that got good credit, and then make them add you as an authorized user on their card, and then that'll make your credit go up. So that's easy. That's an easier way. And then you can always get the app like Credit Karma. Credit Karma helped me a lot. Like fix my credit, keep in touch with credit.
Karma is perfect for people.
Yeah. So once your credit is up and once your business is official, you got the EIN number, you registered, and you got your DUN number. The DUN ID is the business credit. Like, you know how you got your personal credit, then you got the EIN, and then the DUNS number shows like how valid your business is now. So then you could get business credit on a bigger scale after that. Then you go to the bank, you scale up.
Business credit is really not that
different. First you cash out on your personal, then you cash out on your business, then you cash out on SBA, then you cash out PPP, and then you keep cashing out.
You cash.
And then they gonna get in their feelings like, how this nigga keep doing this?
They all want to know.
I can't verify.
But the sauce can't be revealed. That's too much sauce.
Yeah.
Too much sauce.
So all you gotta do is put away 10%. Pay your tithes. And with that 10%, you could put 3% down on the FHA. First time home buyer, and then you buy the crib, wait a year, put the crib in the LLC, then use the first time home buyer again.
You need to just cut this part. Somebody's gonna just cut this part and be like, this is for information only.
The bones right now.
If you gonna cut any part of this episode, that's the part.
And he giving it to you in the street way, I'll say. The real clear cut way, like this is just math. Like it's just math. Level 1, 2, 3, 4.
Free game. So once you got the paperwork set up, then you go to the right people. They're gonna hook you up with they people. Then they people gonna get it done. Like, I'm gonna put y'all into a game. Like somebody reach out to me about my company. I told them that we was doing real estate too. They said, all right, cool. Like, what type of real estate you trying to do? I explained to him. He said, all right, I'm gonna hook you up with in-house lenders, small time lenders, because when it's small town, it's more personal than the big people. So they could give you better rates because it's all in the family.
You can talk to them.
So then you send them your paperwork. They said, okay, what are you trying to do and what can you do? You give them the range, then they go back to the realtor, and the realtor finds you the house exactly for the price that their bank is telling you that you qualify for. Then
that you get a done deal.
With your extra trap money, you cash out. You do what you gotta do.
Cash in.
And don't be selfish. Get life insurance.
Get life insurance.
Because you gonna need it.
Yeah, man. So
this summer ain't gonna be cute.
Save your bread.
Life insurance.
That's free game. That's free game.
Save your
bread. And it all works out. Trust me.
That's a fact.
So what's up? What y'all think about the quarantine temperature outside?
Shit about to be over, man.
Look, they about to pass the mandate for whoever's vaccinated and no mask.
And get real.
No, they passed that already. Since Wednesday.
Yeah,
I heard about it. Is that true or not?
Yeah.
If you vaccinated, no more mask.
If you fully
vaccinated. I swear the
vaccinated.
video is gonna go viral. Some dude was in the bank recording today, cursing out my manager. Like, I don't need to wear a mask no more. This thing is passed. Yo, I swear on everything. On everything. He had some Spanish shorty with him, and she said that she works with the senator.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I believe that one.
That probably does work for the senator.
That's the thing. She was mad quiet. She was just
he got a whole payroll.
Guy is acting out. He's like, it's because I'm wearing a hoodie? Ma'am, what you mad rude to me? In the sense that he was cursing. I can't do that right now. He was wilding on. He was talking about how she ain't get none and all like that type of level of disrespect. And I'm like, yo, bro, you're doing too much. He was like, but she was wrong in the way she was talking to me. I'm like, but she's a lady though. Like you don't gotta like bully her to like he was cursing her out.
You gotta respect all ladies.
Spanish shorty is in the background like this. Just like this.
Recorded.
Then she sits down. He's like, "Can I get your business card? Can I get your business card?" Assistant Vice President Branch Manager Rona Golden. Well, we gotta cut that out.
You said the name, not me. No.
Oh, we gotta cut that out. I ain't want her name there. But in the sense of, he's cursing her out. He's like shouting out a title. He's like, "You got no manners, no respect. Like, you treated me like I was like a criminal or something." And then she was like, "All I said was to go get your mask. You can't be in the bank with no mask." She's like, "Well, I helped the the senator of New York State, they just passed the bill saying that you don't need to wear a mask if you got your
if you're fully vaccinated."
Yeah. So we was all day stumped like, are they telling the truth?
Yeah, like, since Wednesday.
Yeah, since Wednesday.
I couldn't find that. We be watching the news all day and we did not see nothing popping up about that.
Definitely.
If anything, you could show me after. But I really wanted to know.
But you gotta remember though, last summer, once it got hot, you ain't really see masks like that. And the rates of COVID was just disappeared all of a sudden.
I remember
so
it was
so it's just funny how summer pops up, as soon as it get warm, they pass out a mandate talking about vaccinating. No, feel me?
Yeah.
Don't need that. Like,
it's all mental, bro.
That Matrix thing is real, man. They really. I remember you said it last year, and like in March, you was like, they are pushing it into your Matrix, like literally like casting a spell. Like, yeah, in the summertime you wear less mask. Then next year in the summertime you got no mask. Like,
well, here's the crazy part. The people that see you that's not affected by what they saying, they hate you for that. When niggas see me with no mask on, they get mad. They
feel some type of way.
And then they'll touch their mask or fix it or pull it up. And you be looking at them like, you mad, bro.
I'm breathing.
Like, me not wearing a mask.
I do be thinking that.
Yeah, I be telling them, yo.
You feel some type of way?
Yeah, I be laughing at them, bro.
I look good.
Shouldn't even be breathing all that carbon dioxide.
Are you okay?
You breathe
I
out
feel
all that
like
carbon
it's about your faith, man.
You breathing in all
It is
that
about
carbon dioxide.
A lot of people say they got faith, but the math, it's like the mask.
When you watch it in person.
Exactly. The mask alone just exposes everybody. It's like, wow, one simple little item that could cost $1 just said, I'm going to show you how much.
This is going to protect you.
It's going to protect their health.
I still see some people doing elbow bumps, fist bumps, and still doing that silly stuff, but we've been dapping our niggas the whole time, bro.
Imagine how it feels working in working in the job and that people literally
that piece of cloth. Somebody sneeze, somebody.
Yeah, but you can't sneeze no more.
Oh, yeah,
sneezing
get you shot. Sneezing get you shot in today's neighborhood.
Like, yo, why you sneezing?
Just like that.
You sick?
Like COVID, bro.
How sick are you? Like,
your temperature. Let me check your temperature.
Nah, but the funny part is the other day I was doing Uber and like, it was people that came in the car. Was like, yo, bro, I'm fully vaccinated. I'm gonna take my mask off. Is that okay? I'm like, yo, go ahead, bro. Like, it was like, okay, cool. It was like, you can take your mask off too if you want. I said, all right, cool. I said, yo, it's like, yeah, man. Like, F that mask stuff. Like, that stuff is stupid. It's like, and when you driving in the city now, everybody's like dancing in the street. It was a whole party at every park, barbecues. It was like, finally free our lives, free our lives.
That's what I'm
saying.
my
God, we free our lives. Like,
they felt like they was stuck in a trap. In a box.
Bro, they was throwing dance parties in the park, like you know, at the end of movies when everybody's dancing all together.
They're like, yo, we finally. But I mean, usually people in New York City is accustomed to the Big Apple, the New York City, the city that never sleeps. So when we was all asleep, everything closed. They're like, whoa.
I ain't gonna lie.
We used to this outside.
Even when
we go outside of New York City.
It was outside.
But the fact that it's happening
in our own city. They hated it. They hated being outside.
I didn't like it personally.
When it came to regular, like,
I didn't like
outside.
They know damn well when they go visit their family in Georgia or whatever, they know damn well ain't gonna be nothing open past 8 o'clock.
You already expect to go to sleep early.
Yeah, but the fact that it happened in your city, you're like, whoa.
Everything was closed. We was outside.
How y'all feel about New York bounce back? We gonna make a big bounce back?
Yeah, we're gonna make a good big bounce back, but the effect of COVID, trust me, it's still gonna be from 10 years down the line. It's still gonna be effective.
Yeah, I'm wondering because
in people's system, yes.
We a city that
especially
never sleeps. We
what about you think, Benry?
Man, I just feel like
you gonna listen to everything on the news when you listen to that
pandemic, man. Pandemic, everything. You know, but you can't really speak too much on that. It's just
you said PG-13,
nothing happens without a reason.
Like, New York is gonna be big, man.
Like niggas, people knew what was happening. Like,
yeah, because bad CEOs was leaving.
Even when everything was closed, we was outside and they condemned us and hated us for it. Like, you think just because everything was closed, what about the people that live in the streets? People that's outside, they don't got no roof to go over their heads. Like
the homeless people, and it was alright.
The ministry stops. Like,
he talking too deep.
What's going on? Like, and then when they really, like all of this was already spoken already. That's prophecy. All this. So people acting like this was happening, like was brand new. People should already expected this, and especially people with faith acting weird when all this was happening. Like, yo, if you was really,
he did hit ahead.
For me,
he
like
hit the nail on the head on that one.
Come on, man.
People
shout out to
feeding the homeless. Cool, like, yeah, you think it's a pandemic, you can't be outside. What's that style? Like, the world's still moving. Like,
shout out to you.
TV told you
shout out to
come outside. You just said, okay, I'm not.
You not only represented faith, you were feeding the homeless, like he said.
He walked it. He ain't just talk the talk.
Facts. You really
walk the walk.
Y'all niggas do too. I mean, out there with me.
The Red Cross wasn't doing it.
A lot of people got exposed, but we're not gonna talk too much about that.
He like dead.
If I gotta be honest, you led the way. One thing you've always been doing, man. I feel like since my partying days with you and back in the days, you know, you've led the way, man. I gotta say, that's real. And you know, now that you know, COVID is almost over.
That's when the real business starts.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Back in the game, like I mean, you never left, but
all the businesses, boop, 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 all coming like, hello.
You could pull a Jordan, you know. You went and play baseball real quick.
If I'm in the game, I might as well be the boss, right?
Exactly.
Real.
That's why we play the game. Real.
Once again, that's facts.
But a lot of people came up during the pandemic. Like a lot of people took L's, but a lot of people took a huge step forward. So shout out to all the people who are hustlers that get it, regardless what season, regardless what weather. You know, my respect and my hats go off to you, because a lot of people just sat back and was lazy and they let fear like eat them up. But nah, we wasn't with it. Like me and my boys out there. Y'all remember last year when I had to print that note from my job so we could beat the curfew.
You had to print a note from work?
Remember they had the curfew at one point.
Yeah, I remember we was in here one time.
Yeah, but then because I was an essential worker, like I had the letter that let you stay out. So
Uber just said.
I was on the point like they wouldn't catch us alive. I'm out.
Even when COVID first came out, I was outside every day, like every day.
That's a fact. I don't know.
Even when they said that 8:30 curfew, I'm like.
But like you said, it was about the faith, man.
Bro, because when I was coming outside and they was talking about those curfew, I walked literally past cops all the time. I look them in the eye, they got their mask on, I got none. They just go. They just don't even acknowledge me on anything.
It wasn't about that. It was about the faith.
Exactly. They're like, all right, let's see who's gonna get tricked by this TV right now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because, bro, I was outside all the time. I went on trains. They're like, yo, you know, you don't get your mask on, you're gonna get a ticket, right? I'm like, okay, I'll be fine. I just kept it cordial. I'm like, yeah, I'll be fine. I'm like, okay. Never no ticket. Cops been on the train every time. I'm like,
the only reason I felt to wear a mask was to respect the other person's faith. Like if they were.
If I'm in a business, yeah, but if I'm not in a business, I ain't about with that.
But you're always in a business, man.
Yeah.
I still think if you ride in your car by yourself and you got a mask on, you're goofy.
Now I do that every single day.
Bro,
nobody's in your car. Your mask.
where you getting COVID from, bro?
And they be serious. They look at you like, what you looking at?
And the crazy
different.
All the windows is closed. So it's like, you're not even, it says COVID came from the air, right? Well, guess what? You're not breathing no air right now.
It's gonna come through the vents.
That's how I'm like, yo, bro. People, like,
this isn't completely air sealed. Like,
it's like common sense no more. It's like, would I catch COVID?
I just leave their faith alone, man. I mean, like, if that's what they want to believe.
Yeah, I mean,
I think majority of the people are over it. Like, they just don't want to deal with it anymore.
I know. That's why I'm scared of the summer. It's gonna be crazy,
how much power the government.
Even me, I would say I'm a pretty responsible adult. Even me feel like, man, I know everyone's gonna feel free because I'm gonna feel free. Like,
bro, people been trapped inside, so it's like, yo,
they're gonna feel.
Most people like to have fun. So
and what do the first thing animals do when they get out the cage? They run. Like, they run wild. Like they could.
You know what's about to happen?
Bro,
I'm nervous about it.
I done told y'all about the stuff I seen so far off camera, bro. So imagine, bro. It's only May.
It's gonna be June.
July, I think it's gonna be the most hottest.
End of June, you're gonna see a preview, and then, like he said, July is gonna be
the hottest.
But
Labor Day is going to be history.
At least 100 people dead.
Yes. I was gonna raise my hand, man. I was gonna raise my hand like I was gonna be there, but you said 100 people dead.
People die all the time in Labor Day, but
you know, people die every day.
Unfortunately,
it's like this. For Labor Day, it's more like
they gotta have a sacrifice.
They trying to darken Labor Day. Labor Day, for the amount of people that's there, I'll say it's not that many deaths.
But there's at least one murder every year.
But the amount of people that's there crowded in that area. Because think about the projects. The projects is the same thing. A group of people together, you know, they all crunched up. They gonna kill each other. Same Labor Day is like mad people together, and you get like
people,
5.
Some people go there just to catch bodies. You know that, right?
That's like 5 out of the thousands.
That's the process that I was about to say. Like Labor Day is the time, like, if you want to catch your ops, you might.
It's like the purge day, you know. Just don't be an enemy.
And most likely,
don't get nobody that mad.
Most likely, the ops won't even care. They still gonna go, but guess what? They both gonna have blicky. So it's like, all right, whoever shoot first.
The ops be like, this is my free day. It's like the purge.
Because they still gonna come outside, even though, like, you know, they fed, but they're like, I got my 2D, so I'm ready.
With you, man. Labor Day.
This summer ain't gonna be nice, man.
Labor Day been bananas, so.
I only went.
Even last summer was crazy.
Yeah. I be doing the
job was supposed to be quarantined.
You know, nah. We didn't have Labor Day last summer.
Nah, last year it was canceled.
Everybody was just outside. Like.
Yeah, it was kind of disappointing.
but that was still better than what we was getting before in March, April.
Nah,
because we just got locked down.
Summer was canceled in May, bro. Like May or whatever the first day of COVID, I'm like, yeah, summer's canceled.
Yeah, because they kept extending quarantine, extending it. Like, we got you. I got you.
Y'all thought we was gonna have some summer. No,
you know how wicked that is.
It started with 2 weeks, then it went to 2 more weeks, then it went to a month, then it went to 2 months.
It started with the dang song "The Box," man. We was talking about that last year. It was like, ironically, they talk about the box, and everyone just ended up at home in a box. Like that's
box.
And that was the #1 hit. They pushed that themselves.
Like, I mean, Roddy Ricch he didn't get the Artist of the Year at that time.
And he got a championship ring from the Lakers too.
They pushed it.
How you get a championship ring, bro?
You didn't even play.
Something had to happen.
And he was not that impactful to the culture.
I mean, he was, bro.
He was, kind of.
Wow.
I think he brought LA back.
Yeah, most definitely.
LeBron did that when he went to LA.
And he was on LeBron's show. You ain't seen the cut?
That's what I'm talking about. They just wanted to push that.
They push who they want to push, bro. A whole dude got body for him to come up.
Hello.
I guess that's how it's gotta be.
I mean,
talk.
You know what they say, man.
Protect your family.
It takes a lot of.
I see how it is.
I'm not gonna finish it, but you know.
Everybody come empty except for yours.
Apple juice don't taste good.
Lately, a lot of people been saying.
Apple juice in a rush.
Lately, a lot of people been saying about. I guess they upset at Biden at the fact that they feel like all the promises that he made to black people, like it was all cap. But we all knew it was capped the whole entire time.
Most definitely.
Obama part 2 all over again. It's like this is what I. No.
You said Bernie.
Moneybag Joe. You know.
I thought old guy.
I don't know why people are surprised. It's like this is what black community do all the time. You know, like
we vote for the
Stop
guy
with
who
Obama.
they never make the right choices.
What's the right choice? Because I feel like we in a lose.
They're always in a rush.
That's
the problem is, look, you're always voting for these people because they just tell you the same thing year over year over year and year again.
It makes you feel good.
Yes, that's literally what black people like to do. They like to feel good. You make them
because it
feel
made
good.
us feel so bad from oppression.
Yeah, so you're like, okay, you know.
Damn,
well, again,
sorry.
just like how Moneybag Joe say, you know what? Instead of $1,200, I'm gonna give you an extra $200.
Just
$1,400. How do you feel? We seen everybody in Miami partying, spending their stimulus, and then you feel like
right back to the.
And then you feel like, you know what? That's great. We feel good.
He's doing something for us.
Yes, that's enough. But guess what? The Asians, they get lost. They're like, wait, Moneybag Joe, what happened? I thought you was for us. No, he never was, my boy. He never was. Never was.
He's like the
They
oldest
thought he was
of
going to
old.
push for student loan forgiveness.
Yeah.
Bro,
stimulus is not free money.
No, you gotta pay it back.
Taxes.
Exactly.
But the fact that the
Idiot.
dude been in office for over 16 years and he told you he's gonna look over the law to see if he could forget student loan debt. When he's a lawyer, Barack Obama was a lawyer, but they don't know the law. They gotta come back to it, and they got you good.
Exactly, they get you all the time. You like yes.
That's the one thing with lawyers. They
And
about
guess
the
what?
words.
You know what they do? They take
the words.
They take their photo on Instagram and post it. I voted. Yeah.
We with those stickers.
Great. How you feel now?
Yeah, it's a fact.
Did you vote this year? Did anybody here vote?
I ain't vote. My boy look like he vote.
You voted or not?
Who you voted for?
You ain't gotta ask. He voted for the money back.
Yeah,
Joe.
for the money bag, man. Ain't gonna lie. Got him.
You voted?
Got me.
Get you with the stimmy.
They got me.
He give you the stimmy? No, when you
He had it. He hit it with the shake.
I didn't even touch a stimmy.
Oh, nah.
How
you
come?
touched it?
He got.
It never came.
Oh.
You ain't do taxes?
I definitely did.
Damn, so you gotta look
Yes,
up
it's in
that
the
with the
mail,
IRS.
bro.
So
Yes, it's in the mail,
you
bro.
voted for Moneybag Joe. He didn't even give you no stimmy?
No stimmy.
Nah, he finessed
He
too.
took the L.
You know, we learned from our L's.
Yeah.
That's true. The lessons.
Yeah, man. And,
But you
and
know-
guess what? They gonna keep doing the same thing.
Stimmy don't even matter, cause
year, bro. This is nothing new.
stimmy don't even
That's why the bracelet is so
He
bright.
said,
Y'all probably get a glare from him right
he said,
now.
it's more than a stimmy.
He's like, this is
Like,
glare.
stimmy.
He's like, I'm still shining respect.
Like, come on now, man. Like,
Yeah,
the
man.
people, man. Even Moneybag Joe, then he said, like, he think black people stupid.
Yeah.
And then after that, he said, if you don't vote for me, you're not black. And then you voted for him. It's like,
Yeah, I believe it. You know what's crazy? With the jab right now, there's people that's finally starting to speak up and expose these people. Like Charlemagne, he was like how the Democratic people hit him up, mad other organizations hit him up like, yo, we need you to promote the shot. He's like, yo, it's like, how come y'all going so hard for the shot? Like, how come y'all not helping black people with other things? Like, how come y'all trying to get me to do this?
He
was like, nah, I'm good.
He ain't speak when it matters.
But at least he's speaking on that because he could have sold out like all the other people didn't promote the shot, and he said, "Nah, I'm good. I'm not promoting that."
I feel like he sold out anyway, because
Nah,
he
sold
didn't
out.
speak up when the vote mattered, you know. If he had said that he was being spoken to,
Black
he would
is a whole
have
different
changed a
level,
lot of
bro.
people's perspective and the thought that they would have been like, okay, so why are they trying to persuade you?
But look though,
They would have thought that he must be trying to persuade us too, but to wait till after to say they were trying to persuade him is
vaccines
voted.
What you mean? They had the choice whether to vote for either Trump or Biden. They chose
Charlemagne talking about that they were trying to convince him.
Charlemagne would have never told you to go vote for Trump.
No.
He can't. Like, he would have just had to hold it down. It's just that now, a lot of black people, especially black people in power, they're like, yo, look at what y'all have done to black people all through the years. All of a sudden, you want us to believe that you're putting us first to get the vaccine out of our best interest when you have never had our best interest ever in life.
That's a fact.
So that's what he's saying. At least he got the balls to say that, because a lot of these black people are not saying it at all. So for me, it's better late than never.
I was told not to compare to,
and plus, most people,
to the losers.
A vaccine's a whole different level. That's like, you all know what's really.
You know, people got magnets. They could put magnets to the shot. To the spot they got a shot.
Alright.
There's videos, like many videos, and I've seen it in person. That's weird.
That's the way.
Like, people get a shot, next day you could put something magnetic to your arm and it sticks there.
Yeah, microchip.
Nah. If it's that obvious, I can't.
Microchip.
People still ask me if I got a shot.
But then some people saying some people are arguing that those videos are fake.
No. Those are as real as they. I've verified it. I've seen it happen.
You took the shot?
No, I haven't.
You took the shot?
No.
People who
you took the shot?
I'm not taking it.
But
so
I've worked with people that have taken it and it happened.
Do any of you guys plan on taking it?
I mean, I gotta take it back to school, but you know.
Is that really mandatory?
I mean, they put it out for SUNYs and CUNYs, but.
You hear that?
What?
You feel me? Don't worry, I got all that taken care of.
Because right now.
I'm getting to school, don't worry about it. Nah, is that mandatory?
Honestly,
they put a mandate out for that.
That's crazy to me.
Oh, and because, you know, they're going to try to push for the in-person classes.
Because Nasir, my ex, in the sense of her son got to take the shot in order to get to school.
Mm-hmm.
But it don't affect kids, so what's the point? So they just getting the next generation.
I don't even think kids should even be taking it. Kids are body developing every day. Like,
and if it did bad to adults, imagine the kids.
Exactly.
When kids don't even need it, because kids wasn't really catching COVID.
Yeah, and they're going to grow up with it.
They talking about 12 and older eligible for the vaccine. Like, 12, you're not even really going through puberty yet. Like,
because
you got the strongest genes at that point. You're going to recover from all your sickness.
Because right now, like, only 40% of the New York population has gotten vaccinated. So it's like, yeah, so now a lot of people.
They trying to push it for every little thing. Talking about free Shake Shack. Free this. Like.
We got a comment from Janice Smalls. Oh, well, Janice Smalls. We gonna come back to you.
I'm gonna find it.
Yeah, we come back to you.
But
yeah, Janice, we about to talk to you nice.
I'm talking to ourselves.
Yeah, man.
You can take the shot and still get the virus to more than one time. Read up on it.
Yeah, that's facts. There's people that got the whole Yankee team was vaccinated and then they still caught it. 3 of them caught it still.
Yeah, most.
So they gotta take it again.
I don't know. Some people kids wasn't really catching.
It'd be crazy.
What is the big?
It'd be crazy if it gets cold again and it just all of a sudden
the virus come back.
Winter is coming. It's gonna be like it in Game of Thrones. It's gonna be winter is coming.
They be like, it's not COVID.
They were already saying, didn't they say COVID had new strands?
Yeah, COVID-21.
They already preparing us.
Oh my
For
lord.
COVID-21.
There's a movie about it where the disease come out and then after a while they could track you like through the computer once you catch it. And once you catch it, they send a death squad to your house to either quarantine you or to kill you. So that could be it. Yeah, there's a movie.
Okay.
And you know stuff always happen in the movie first.
Come out.
Because you know stuff always happen in the movie first, then it happens in real life. So they talking about. So they talking about once you get the shot, the vaccine.
2020, they've been preparing us.
Once you get the vaccine, it's gonna be a tracker.
They had a freaking movie 2020.
And the tracker is gonna be connected to the computer. And then once you catch COVID, the tracker sends off a message like.
I'm about to leave right now.
And they come to your crib. And when they come to your crib, they come in those full gas mask suits like the hazmat.
Because they really come to kill, and as you should.
And they be like, okay,
just come with the mask.
You could surrender and go to quarantine for 14 days, or you could die right now.
That's real life. That's scary real life. But
yeah, coming to America.
That's when men gotta grab up their nuts and be like, yeah, well, we're going to war. We're going to war.
I thought we was grabbing the Glock.
The scariest thing is Black Wall Street, man. It's real. I was working in the bank. I hear a lot of the old heads talking about, growing up in the slavery days. And they're like, yeah, I'm only in Carver because they be flat out with it because it's black, They're like, they want to tear everything we got down. They want to take everything we got down. Like, and that's real. And if you think about it, we could multiply probably the fastest, dominating all the media, dominating everything in terms of knowledge, and we could take over television, but they literally have to take down our population to keep us contained. That way, because right now they already see that we're the best in media and the best in entertainment, best in athletics. We the ones to watch.
We run the NBA.
We the ones to watch. But at the same time, if it's too many of us, we're gonna be the ones that do everything. Like,
we're the one that they're watching, but we're not the one owning it. That's the problem.
They don't want us to own.
They got Jerry West as the logo. Change that logo.
They treating us like those special trophies in the sense of like they don't want too many of us. Like, yo, you got this guy on your team.
That's why there's no black owners that owns any NFL teams.
They can't, because then that means he owns a team of elites.
Yeah.
And once a black man is king, he's gonna dominate.
That's why it's only Michael Jordan.
And what's the biggest, most expensive event of the year? The Super Bowl. Imagine a black-owned team in the Super Bowl. You know how much money that guy gonna make?
So much.
Especially if they win.
If they win, the whole planet is ours.
They can get a whole new stadium.
The whole planet is
just
ours.
like the Chiefs. The Chiefs is up right now. They gave some, $100 and something million?
Yeah.
Just over the
500. He got 500
million for like 10 years. Something like that.
He got more than 500 mil. He got basically 500 something.
And you know what they say? They saturate money by making certain people trillionaires. They make this millionaire seems normal. They just keep increasing the.
But the people that own the team are billionaires, multi-billionaires. So
they're already on their way to exactly. They make it seem like it's like you're always gonna be here. I be watching Suits, and what they be saying, they be like, I'm up here and you're down here. It don't matter how much you make it. You can make it 10,000, 20,000, 10 million. If it's somebody that's $1 trillion above you, it don't matter that you make 10 million. It's like 20. He's over 100 times larger than you.
That's why Jay-Z said that they mad about that first beat. Now they mad about that second beat. Not to mention the third beat.
Because the people lower are always going to be mad at the people at top.
When a billionaire see you made it, you in his bracket now, then he like.
He got to look at you like
especially when he does with one building, he looking at you like you $1 bill though.
One thing I love is Kobe, man. That man proved it like, yo, just be focused on
he wasn't
being a savage. Nah, Kobe was rapping. Kobe was doing
it. But he
was doing everything, but he loved basketball, so that was what he did the most. LeBron's another one. He loved basketball.
Jordan
he
too.
did everything.
Jordan
loved basketball.
Matter of fact, I think LeBron gonna own a team.
Lifetime.
I think LeBron gonna own a base.
To me, LeBron is doing it the best publicly. In the sense
LeBron's gonna own an NBA team.
He's clean.
He's clean.
He never got arrested. Never got no scandals. Never got caught with white girls.
But guess what?
He got caught
he got caught going to a drink event, but he didn't get hit with.
I think he's sponsored by that same tequila company.
He went to a Drake get little function in the NBA.
Nah, it was actually you know what's funny about that? It was actually
what happened to Drake?
It was actually the tequila event sponsored, but you know the main sponsor was like Drake and Kendall Jenner.
Yeah.
And it's funny because the Lakers was going against Phoenix, and you know
he was dead.
Devin Booker That's Kendall Jenner man's. And he wasn't even able to go to the event because you know the health and safety protocol.
LeBron is LeBron.
For me, Braun went. He still able to play. Like,
yeah, they like.
You know, if you don't got Braun in the playoffs, you losing views.
Braun the big stepper, bro. He the face of the league.
He's the face of the league.
He's in business.
They trying to make Curry it. They trying. They trying.
He was the face once upon a time.
Exactly. They trying.
He was in the face.
He had like two chips back to back.
Nah.
When him, no.
MVP.
He could have been the face,
he was
but the
face
fact that KD came to the squad, he messed it up.
Yeah.
That did.
Because it's like,
that did.
Obviously, people.
But you know, KD an agent for The Rock, bro. And LeBron's with The Rock, so KD was like a double agent. He went into Golden State to give LeBron more shine. He took away the shine from Curry because right now they are pushing Steph Curry.
Yeah,
let's be real.
Right,
they want him to. They still want him to win.
So
MVP.
who won the chip this year?
They want him to win MVP.
You still got Brooklyn.
Of course, Brooklyn winning it. That's a fact. Brooklyn for life.
I give it
Brooklyn not winning.
I'll pick it.
Who is this man? Get him out of here.
Brooklyn not winning.
Get him out of here. He's from Queens or something. I don't know.
You can't respect that team.
What?
Lakers winning.
Can't respect that team.
Nah, don't talk.
I mean, they're a great team, but I don't
respect
that team. I don't respect that team. Too many superstars came together for that team.
Why can't superstars come together?
I mean, they can't come together.
You know, they like the three ruthless superstars.
Harden was supposed to be the face. Harden was supposed to be the face. Be the face of
Kyrie is definitely top.
Houston.
Top 8 or top.
Well, how many years he gave Houston? Like 7-8 years. Bid on all of them.
He ain't go hard.
Bid on. I mean, he went hard, but he bid on all of them. He could have had that one year when he was at the Western Conference Finals with Curry and them.
He can't do it by himself. Who was his help?
To me, he had CP3. One of the point guard right there.
I respect CP3.
No super team.
CP3 make any team great that he goes to. You can check his stats.
That is true, but he ain't known for going
when was the last time Phoenix was really a top contender in the league?
CP3
says it has Sean Merriman.
Exactly. CP3 did that.
And Steve
CP3 Devin Booker was always a killer, but Devin Booker wasn't bringing them to the playoffs dolly.
James Harden went to a team that with Kyrie.
He thought he could have did it without LeBron. Look what happened.
James Harden thought he could do it too.
James Harden thought he could do it too without KD. Look, and he can't.
So they got together.
All that manpower for Braun.
Brooklyn winning. I'm gonna see y'all on the Parkway.
That had LaMarcus Aldridge at one point.
Exactly.
Stupid.
They even needed LaMarcus Aldridge on the lineup.
But y'all got LaMarcus Aldridge.
All these people didn't win rings, man.
Yeah, but look though, come on now. Y'all already have Kyrie, KD.
I'm gonna ask
the OG.
That is the I'm gonna ask the OG. So superstars get together.
All of them got
to get a ring. And then none of them got a ring. So superstars get together, get a ring.
Nah, superstars could join to get a ring.
You know what it was? You know what it is? Superstars.
So what's wrong with Kyrie, KD?
Superstars can come together, but it was just their arrangement was weird. Especially when all those superstars was offered max contracts, bro, for being the face of their team.
Money ain't everything, man.
Legacy is.
A lot of these players would even be playing for was for the money, like.
Nah, that's true, but a lot of them aim for legacy, man. You want to check?
They want the money, man.
Think about it. Even
majority of them just tell you they want the ring.
I'm gonna tell you right now. A bench player that got a championship ring compared to a bench player without a championship ring, who gets more bread?
Okay, that's different.
The bench player,
and that's just for accolades.
But look though,
he ain't really do nothing different than be a bench player.
What about Robert Horry? He a bench player.
And he got 6 rings. How much? You don't think he's doing good?
He made the shot when it counted.
Yeah,
he just did his job.
But which one you rather? Which one you rather? You rather have a? You rather make $500 million your whole career, or have 6 rings?
I'm gonna have 6 rings because I'm gonna end up in commercials. I'm gonna get more than 500
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm taking that 500.
If you ain't really the face of that team, you ain't getting no commercials.
You falling for the trap, brother. It ain't about the number. It's about what's gonna bring you
don't care about
in the long run.
But
with the money, I can get.
It's really about the money, cause that money.
Yeah, wow.
Equals stability.
Exactly.
What about you could be a bench player on a winning team and they drop you the season?
Well, what about the dude who was beefing with all the basketball players this week? The dude who they was all saying is trash.
You talking about
Kwame Brown? Yeah, but they said that he made like $70 million in his career. So he's saying
nah,
that
he was Gucci when he was on the Lakers and shit.
Because of what? Because he has a team with the championships. He has history with.
But he was a good draft pick too. But
Nah, he's a bust.
Nah, he did not live up to his potential.
Yeah,
but it's all because
he was on a championship
they playing
team.
Jordan on it.
yeah.
Bro, Jordan, like, honestly, let's be real. Jordan is the GOAT, but as a human being,
Yeah, everybody else talks
disgusting
about
individual.
him.
Everything I heard about him,
That's
like,
what
he's
he gotta
disgusting.
do. I don't want to. I never think to criticize.
They say rich people not bitter about him. Yeah, disgusting. I ain't hear no good remarks. Like, him as a
You
person.
never could judge a man off of that.
Yeah,
I
but
feel like how he makes
his
his
ego's
bread,
through
he
the
make his
roof.
bread.
Remember, he's 6-0, so he's just gonna always say, I'm 6-0.
But what about?
as-
6-0.
As a human being, you can't
And
disrespect
he's a
the
billionaire.
numbers.
He got Jordan Brand.
Can't disrespect the numbers.
Nah, you can't disrespect the numbers, but damn, bro, you can't be.
You don't
Like,
know.
you that much of an asshole?
You don't know.
Like, even your own
It's like,
family, bro.
it's like a video game, you know, those people who hit level 30 and stuff and you at
Yeah,
level
but
15,
your
it's like,
family,
you don't
bro.
know what they did to get to level 30, so maybe they gotta talk shit like that to themselves, you know?
Like Jay-Z?
Yeah, pretty much. He been talking shit. He been talking to himself. I'm the best rapper of this whole generation. Like, he been talking like, I invented swag. I was like, whoa, hold on.
Wow. And he don't really got swag like that at all, bro.
He said that on record. Like,
Jay-Z don't got swag, bro. He don't got no
but,
swag.
you know, he been boosting
Kanye got more swag than him, man.
Yeah.
That's how you
Time
gotta
cut
hit a
them dreads
bill,
off,
apparently.
man.
Yeah. I think Kanye was probably
He moving
the
real
flash
backwards,
Nah,
like the
he
cut
is.
he's supposed to have now.
He
that's
bought
what
a
he's rocking
Jeezy.
when
Come
he
on,
first-
Jeezy jumped over Jumpman, bro. And
Right.
Jumpman was
Yeah,
literally
number one for years.
exactly.
For our whole lives.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't know. This is maybe a younger generation thing.
No, I'm saying growing up,
No, I
every
respect that.
kid wanted a pair of Jordans, bro.
That's a fact.
And then it
I was
switched to
one of them.
Yeezys. That's
Everybody wouldn't pay Yeezys now.
I didn't really care for Yeezys.
That's
that
the
much.
impact on the culture.
I didn't care.
My son
for
was
Yeezys.
in depth a couple years ago.
I love this music. I
And
never
my
cared
son,
for Yeezys.
billionaire.
Yeah, but his fashion, man,
It's funny how his wife became billionaire right after though.
I mean,
You know how it
it
goes.
makes sense.
She lived off his clout too.
Yeah, his
That's
fashion
what women
mind,
do.
that's what
Yeah. Alright guys, so closing thoughts?
Everything in life comes with a price, man. Yo, you can't be a number 2. You can't be having all these dreams, but a minimum wage effort, man.
Damn,
People-
that was
people-
impactful.
People,
That was real.
you know, everybody talk, but you know their actions don't be matching up.
Mm-hmm. The actions not matching
Exactly.
because they not doing nothing but capping.
Yeah. When you get put under the scope, we really see who you really are.
Okay, so next, Boogie, Benry.
He typing.
Yeah.
He dropped some balls.
Keep going. You can never fail if you don't stop trying. Like,
Shine bright like a diamond.
stay shining bright. You know, set them goals, work towards them. Keep going. Never add can't to your vocabulary because that's what they want you to do. Like, want you to settle for less, don't settle for less. You know, all love, peace, and blessings. Bars.
Literally balls.
Come out, closing thoughts.
Banking and brackets.
Let's wake up. It's lit this summer. It's time to do our thing. Banking and rapping, man.
We in the big and we rapping.
Alright, so we thank you all for joining us today. You know, my
Who's the
word.
bank? Who's the rapper?
My word is always keep it real. So welcome to the real word. We thank you for watching. We thank you for supporting. We thank all of you that subscribe.
I turned for this summer. I ain't gonna hold you.
We thank everybody that subscribed to the YouTube, the Facebook, the Instagram, and wherever we could be found. Let's close out with this prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for the many blessings you bestowed upon us. Continue to bless us and those that are supporting us. Help us to continue to be a light in this dark world and help us to continue to be a blessing. Everything in your hands, Lord, and order our steps in the name of Yahshua, the Son and Creator of the Holy Father.
Amen.
Amen. Amen. So we
Like
thank you.
fire.
It's the real word.